fire ignites passion and creativity. Free your imagination with the slim, sleek, and beautiful new Huawei P8.
Blown away.
Ready, set, go!
It takes a special person to sail one of these incredible AC-45s, and Team Oracle USA has that kind of person. This is a guy who used to sail to school every single morning from his home in Sydney. I'm talking about Jimmy Spithill. How would you describe sailing one of these boats?
Yeah, it really is like a spaceship. I mean, the thing is, on the cutting edge of technology, the boats literally fly above the water now. They use a big carbon fibre rigid wing, like an aircraft wing, to power them, and they are incredibly physical. You know, definitely the most physical boats we've ever seen in the sport. You know, and it really is a coordinated effort. You need everyone on board the team. Everyone needs to be doing their role, but also keeping an eye on the guy they're backing up and trying to stay a step or two ahead. That's a challenging boat to sail in this type of format, but incredibly rewarding as well.
Is there a point where Jimmy has the OF moment? Where would that be in sailing in your life on a boat like this incredible Oracle boat?
Every day. I mean, the fact is, these boats, you're red line the whole time. You're constantly at the edge, and if you're not, you're slow. And so it's sort of like the race car, man. The harder you go, the faster you'll go, but you cross that line, you're going to hit the wall, and that's what it's like. It's an interesting mental game you play all day. Everyone on the boat on having the throttle down and going, you know, full bore, but also knowing there's no real break. And, you know, especially once you get a couple of competitors around you, it's just sort of no holes barred.
In just under 10 years, they've gone from 10 knots to 14 knots. That is very significant.
Well, the whole sailing community has decided that going through the water, sailing, pushing water out the way is old hat. We want to go flying. So everything is up on foils, you know, from foiling moths to surfboards to kite surfers, and now the catamarans foiling. So yeah, we're into the magnificent men in the flying machines. Well, technology is doing us a lot of favors by, you know, providing so many things, not just from a commercial point of view, from a team point of view, for you know, the analysis that we need within the team. Oracle Team USA are obviously using Oracle technology and software to both analyze the strains and stresses on the boat, using the software to understand how the crew are doing along the way. You know, TV and the ability to bring sailing, you know, grandstand sailing, you know, it's all evolving. It's the way forward.
We noticed the crew wear very interesting pieces of clothing. I mean, they're wearing helmets, they're wearing body armor, they're being monitored constantly. Tell us about the safety aspects of it.
Well, it's anything that you speed up. Obviously, we're moving the safety aspect up, and we have had past issues where we've had issues, and you know, we've put in body armor, and on the next boats, the guys will be wearing air, and they'll be carrying knives, and we monitor that. And you know, the boats, when they stop rapidly, the crew fall forward, and that's important for them to wear the full body armor. And just like rugby players taking big hits, they train for it. So you know, we're doing our best to keep the safety and welfare of the sailors.
The most amazing thing for me about this race, apart from the incredible sailing, is the technology that's used on these boats.
Yeah, there's about 450 sensors or so on the boats, 40,000 data points sort of simultaneously, massive amounts of information. The other thing, not just they're collecting it, but almost like the user interface is something, right, where they can have it available on screens to see, the sailors can on their wrists. So not just collecting that data, but getting it into the hands of people who can use it. It's a remarkable, again, that transformation of what existed in the America's Cup races just, you know, 3, 4, 5, 10 years ago. It's astonishing. They're certainly trying on the boat to get as much of the innovation up in the eyes and the hands and the minds of the sailors as possible, rather than trapped in some data center. We see out here on the water the necessity for the skipper of the boat to be not the person doing everything, but the person who leads the strategy, leads the direction, everybody feeding off of that. There's a great parallel there. And just as the way we saw some of this new technology from the foils and other things and the data and the analysis, improving the performance here, a cloud is going to give extra propulsion to do things that they were never able to do before.